Yes, Namaste children. How are you all? I hope you are fine. Welcome to today class. And today we are going to learn how many right angles we are going to make when we turn from one particular time to other particular time clockwise direction only. How many right angles we are going to make if I turn from one particular time to other particular term in a clockwise direction. In a clockwise direction. Now let's see, suppose let me take minute hand which is at 12, which is on 12. So when it complete one complete round, so generally it will turn like clockwise direction only. So when it will complete one complete rotation is nothing but 360 degrees. Here one complete rotation we are going to consider as one revolution. Now in that one revolution, this minute hand is going to complete how many steps? Yes, you can see one step, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in that one complete revolution, it is going to cover 12 steps. Now we can see that here, one revolution. Yes, we can say that one revolution is equal to how many steps? 12 steps. One revolution is equal to 12 steps. So angle covered in that 12 steps in one complete rotation in a clockwise direction is equal to how much? 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Yes. One complete rotation means one revolution will take. So in that one revolution, we are going to cover total 12 steps. We are going to cover total 12 steps, which is equal to 360 degrees. Suppose if the minute hand or whatever the hand, it is moving clockwise direction up to 1. So clockwise direction it is moving up to 1. Now tell me what is the angle from 12 to 1? We know the angle between 12 steps. We know the angle of all these 12 steps is equal to 360 degrees. If I want to know angle between one step, angle between 12 to 1, if I want to know the angle of only one step, how can I find here? One step is equal to 12 steps, 360 degrees. This 360 we can divide 12 parts so that we come to know what is the angle of each step. So this 360 will divide by 12 so that we can find out what is the angle between 12 to 1. Let's simplify what 12 1s are 12, 12 3 36, 12 0 0. Yes, I got one step is equal to how much? 30 degrees. One step is equal to 30 degrees. Suppose if it is moving 1 to 2 again, so from 12 to 2, 30, 30, 60. Suppose if it is moving up to 3, from 12 to 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 steps. 30, 30, 30 equal to what? 90 degrees. So what we can say now here, for every 3 steps, we are going to cover it is 90 degrees, which is nothing but one right angle. One right angle. 3 steps is equal to how much? One right angle. See, one step is equal to 30 degrees. From 12 to 1, 30 degrees. So 1 to 2, 30. 2 to 3, 30. 30, 30, 30. Altogether 90. So for every 3 steps, you will consider as 190 degrees. One right angle. Suppose if it is 6 steps, let me write here 6 steps. 6 steps means how many right angles you can see there? We can see 2 into 90. We can see 2 into 90 is equal to 2 right angles. Sorry. We can see there 2 right angles. Yes, this is about how many right angles we are going to cover if I turn from 12 to 3 or 12 to 6. We can find easily. And next we'll see here now. Next we'll ask you what part of revolution? What part of revolution? What part of revolution you turn? What part of revolution you turn from 12 to 1? Suppose if I turn 12 to 4. 12 to 4. 12 to 4 if you turn, what part of revolution you completed? If you turn 12 to 4, they are asking what part of revolution is completed. you completed. See what part of revolution. Revolution is total how many steps? 12. Out of 12 steps, how many steps he covered? From 12 to 4 in clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. See when they are asking like this, what part of revolution? The result must be in terms of fractions. See total revolution. We are going to create how many steps? 12 steps. Total revolution we are going to consider as 12 steps. Out of 12 steps, how many steps we covered from 12 to 1? Yes. Let me tell you see now. From 12 to 4. From 12 to 4, sorry. Now count how many steps we covered. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. We covered 4 steps. Now simplify this both if possible. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12 is equal to 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 of revolution. We can write yes. We covered 1 by 3rd of revolution. So next, let me take one more example. If you turn from 3 to 9. See here we can consider only clockwise direction. Hands are going to move clockwise direction only here. 3 to 9. Yes, we are starting with 3. Turn clockwise direction up to 9. Yes. Now 3 to 9. How many steps? Total denominator we can take 12 steps. Total revolution will consider as 12 steps. Out of 12 steps, when I turn 3 to 9 clockwise direction, we are going to cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We completed 6 steps. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12 is equal to 1 by 2. Yes, we completed half revolution. Half revolution. So again if I turn from 9 to 3, whole revolution, one complete revolution. From 3 to 9, we consider as half revolution. So that is the way we can find how many right angles we are making when we turn from one particular time to other particular time, and what part of revolution we are going to turn from given timings. Hope you understood. Yes, children, now we will see exercise 5.2 more. First bit, they are asking what fraction of a clockwise direction does the hover hand of a clock turn through when it goes from 3 to 9. Yes, hover hand is going to turn clockwise 3 to 9. So hover hand is now at 3 side. So it is going to turn clockwise direction. It is going to turn clockwise direction up to 9. Yes. It is going to turn clockwise direction from 3 to 9. So when we turn clockwise direction from 3 to 9, they are asking what fraction of a clockwise direction of this hover hand is going to turn. Let's see now here. See, we know that total one revolution, one complete rotation is nothing but 12 steps. Yes, we cover as 12 steps is equal to how much? 300. 12 steps you can write 300, or you can write one revolution. You can write one revolution. So once if we complete this 12 steps, we'll treat as one revolution, which is nothing but 360 degrees. So when you turn from 3 to 9, they are asking what fraction. See total, how many steps one? Total we know that 12 steps. Total we have 12 steps. Out of 12 steps, when I turn from 3 to 9, how many steps I am going to cover? See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 12 steps, we are going to cover 6 steps. How can I simplify this? 6 1s are 6 2s are 12 is equal to how much? 1 by 2. Yes, 1 by 2 of revolution. We can say that 1 by 2 of revolution. Half of the revolution. Now next we will see 1 to 10. So when I turn 1 to 10 clockwise direction. So when I turn 1 to 10 clockwise direction, let's see what part of revolution we are going to cover from 1 to 10 it seems. So when I turn 1 to 10 clockwise direction, we have to find what part of revolution we are going to cover. So total I said one revolution is nothing but this total when we cover these 12 steps is nothing but one revolution. So out of 12 steps from 1 to 10 clockwise direction. See 1 to 10 when I turn clockwise direction, let's count how many steps we are going to cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we are going to cover 9 steps. Let's simplify this. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. We can write 3 by 4th of revolution. 3/4 of revolution we are going to cover. Similarly, we'll see 7 to 10 also. 7 to 10 if I turn clockwise direction. Yes. Now let's see over here 7 to 10. So when we turn 7 to 10 clockwise direction, let's see what is the how many parts we are going to cover. 1, 2, 3. We are going to cover 3 parts. Out of 12 parts, we are going to cover 3 steps. Let's simplify this. 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12 is equal to 1/4. Yes, we are going to cover 1/4 of revolution. So that is the way we can find what part of revolution we are going to cover in the given timings. Yeah, now let's see second one over here, second bit. Where will the hand of a clock stop if it starts at 5 and makes 3/4 of revolution clockwise? See, revolution is nothing but these 12 steps. When we cover this, all the 12 steps, we'll treat it as one revolution. One revolution. Now let's see this D1 first. Yes, they said what they said here. Yes, starts at 5 and makes, yes, and it makes 3/4 of revolution. Yes, 3/4 of revolution. So however it is clockwise only. Clockwise. Now let's see here. This is it as it is. Yes, starts at 5 and makes 3/4. Here OF of nothing but multiplication. See, revolution means how many steps more? 12 steps. Revolution means 12 steps clockwise. Let's simplify this. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are 12. Now let's see here now. We need to starts at 5 and it makes how many steps? 3 3s are 9 steps, and the 9 steps clockwise, and the 9 steps clockwise. Yes, start at 5. Now we start at 5 and we turn clockwise direction like this. Clockwise direction. How many steps? 9 steps. Let's count once number of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it will stop at 2. I think so. It will stop at 2. See over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So till here it is going to move clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. Now what we can write? Hands of a clock. Yes, we can write. Therefore, hand of a clock will stop at 2. It will stop at 2. Now we'll see here next one now B bit. So B bit what they said, start at 2. Yes, starts at 2. Starts at 2 and makes, yes, and makes half of revolution. Half OF of nothing but multiplication. One revolution will treat as 12 steps. How many steps ma? 12 steps. Which direction? Clockwise direction only here also. Yes, clockwise direction. Let's simplify this. 2 1s are 2 6s are 12. So let's take one here. Starts at 2 and Yes, it makes 1 into 6. 6 steps. 6 steps, which direction? 6 steps, we need to turn clockwise direction. Now we need to start at 2. Yes. We'll start at 2 and clockwise direction 6 steps. So we need to turn like this clockwise direction. How many steps? 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will stop at 8. It will stop at 8. So what we can write now? Hand of a clock. Therefore I can write hand of a clock. Hand of a clock will stop at 8. Will stop at 8. Yes. Now let's see fifth one. They are asking find the number of right angles we turned through by the hour hand of a clock when it goes from 12 to 9, 10 to 1. Yes. Here we need to identify the relation between how many right angles and number of steps. When I turn from 12 to 9, how many steps? And those steps are equal to how many right angles? We have a relation between number of steps and angle. What relation we have? Sir, when we complete 12 steps, here we can take the relation between angles and number of steps. The question is about angles and number of steps. We know that when we cover these 12 steps, which is equal to 360 degrees. Then tell me what is angle of one step? If I turn only one step, if I turn only from 12 to 1, what is the angle? We can write 360 into 12 transpose by 12. 12 ones are 12 3 36 12 0 0. So we can write one step is equal to 30 degrees. But they want how many right angles? Right angle means what? 90 degrees. If I turn only one step, 30 degrees. One more 30, one more 30. So 30, 30, 30. To get right angle, how many steps we need to turn? 3 steps more. Yes. Now we can write 3 steps. We'll consider as 90 degrees, which is equal to 1 right angle. Yes. 3 steps we are going to consider as 90 degrees, which is equal to 1 right angle. Now let's see solution. How many right angles from 12 to 9? We'll start from 12. No need to mention, we'll turn always clockwise direction only. 12 to 9. Yes, we need to turn 12 to 9 clockwise direction. Yes, 12 to 9 clockwise direction. So 12 to 9 clockwise direction, if I turn, how many steps we are going to cover? See once. Because for every 3 steps, we'll consider as 1 right angle. 3 steps is equal to 1 right angle. Now see one, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, till here 1 right angle. Because 1, 2, 3. We completed 3 steps. For every 3 steps, it is equal to 1 right angle. Now let's see 3 to 4, 1 step. 4 to 5, 2. 5 to 6. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Till here we completed 2 right angles. Next, 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. Till here we completed 3 right angles. So when I turn clockwise direction from 12 to 9, we can see 1, 2, 3. 3 right angles you can see. How many right angles? Here I can see 3 right angles. Similarly, let's see here now. When we turn from 10 to 1, how many right angles will cover? 10 to 1 clockwise direction. Yes. 10 to 1. We need to turn clockwise direction. So when we turn 10 to 1 clockwise direction, 1, 2, 3, 3 steps. Nothing but 1 right angle. For every 3 steps, we will consider as 1 right angle. Here we covered how many right angles? 1 right angle. Hope you understood. Yes. Now let's see seventh bit here. Where will the hour hand of a clock stop if it starts from 10 and turn through 3 right angles? In this question, we need to identify the relation between angles and steps. Angles and steps. So start from 10, turn 3 right angles. 3 right angles are nothing but how many steps we need to turn. 3 right angles are nothing but how many steps we need to turn. See, now here the relation between how many right angles, how many steps. How many right angles, how many steps. Here we can see the relation between number of right angles and steps. For every 3 steps, we will take as 1 right angle. See, 1 right angle, 3 steps. 2 right angles, 6 steps. 3 right angles, 9 steps. Here 3 right angles it seems. 3 right angles are nothing but 9 steps. Here 2 right angles, nothing but 2 steps. Yes. Now let's see. C bit by here. Solution. C bit. Yes. They are asking from 10. From 10. Start from 10. Yes. Start from 10 and turn. Yes. And turn through 3 right angles. 3 right angles. Now let's see here 3 right angles. In the place of 1 right angle, I can write 3 steps. I can write 3 steps. 1 right angle is nothing but 3 steps. Let's simplify this. 3 3s are 9. Yes, 9 steps. Start from 10. So what is the meaning of that? Start from. Yes, we can write. Start from 10 and turn. Start from 10 and turn through 9 steps. How many steps? 9 steps. Now let us start from 10 better. Yes, we will start from 10 and turn 9 steps. In which direction we need to turn? We need to turn clockwise. Yes, we have to turn clockwise. How many steps? 1? 9 steps. Let us count 9 steps. Nothing but where we need to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we need to stop at 7. That's all. Now, what they are asking, hover hand of a clock stop. Yes, we can write. Therefore, hover hand of a clock stop. Hover hand of a clock stop at 7. Stop at 7. Yes. Now let's see D1. What they said is start from 7. Yes. It will start from 7 and turn through 2 right angles. Yes. Turn through 2 right angles. 2 right angles are nothing but how many steps? What is the relation? We have a number of right angles and steps. Sir, we have 1 right angle is equal to 3 steps. 2 as it is. In the place of right angle, it will add here 3 steps. Right angle is nothing but 3 steps. 2 into 3, 6. 6 steps. So we have to start from 7. Start from 7 and turn through how many steps? Yes, we have turned through 6 steps clockwise direction. Yes. Now let's start from 7. Yes. We'll start from 7 and turn 6 steps clockwise direction. We need to turn like this. Clockwise direction is like this. We need to turn 6 steps. Let us count once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to stop at 1. We have to stop at 1. So hover hand of a clock stop at. Therefore we can write hover hand of a clock. Hovers hand of a clock. Hand of a clock stop at 1. Stop at 1. So that is the way we can identify how. Hope you understood today class. What is relation between steps and degrees? One whole revolution, one complete revolution is nothing but 360 degrees, which is equal to 12 steps. So one step is equal to 30 degrees. Now let's see what is the relation between number of right angles and steps. See, one right angle is nothing but we need to cover 3 steps. For every 3 steps, we consider as one right angle. Hope you understood today class. Based on that, from exercise 5.2. This you can try homework. First bit, second bit, fifth bit and seventh bit. Thank you once again. We'll meet next class.